Chosen one. God is preparing to surprise you with a blessing beyond anything you have imagined. I am speaking to you at this very moment because something significant has already begun to unfold. If you dismiss these words or move past them too quickly, you could overlook what has been lovingly prepared for you. This is not an ordinary gift, nor is it a small answer to your needs. What is being released is the result of every season of pain you endured, every moment of patience you embraced, and every silent battle you fought without giving up. When I speak of a great deposit, I am not referring only to financial increase. I am speaking of an unexpected abundance that reaches every area of your life in ways you never anticipated. Remain here and listen carefully, because what is about to happen will transform the way you understand your past, your present, and the future waiting ahead. You did not arrive at this message by chance. You were guided here because this moment was meant for you. If you receive these words with faith, type AMN. I am preparing to place something into your life that will seem far greater than your current circumstances. Something that rises above every struggle you have faced and reminds you that I have been watching over you through every step of the journey. This blessing carries restoration where there has been loss. It brings answers to prayers that have lingered in your heart. It returns what seemed delayed and rewards the perseverance you showed when everything inside you wanted to give up, even when you believed nothing was changing. I was quietly arranging every detail behind the scenes, allowing each piece to come together in its perfect time. What is approaching your life is not the result of chance. It has been planned with purpose, and it has been prepared especially for you. Do not let this moment pass unnoticed, because your willingness to receive is part of aligning yourself with what I am releasing. There were seasons when you felt invisible, when you questioned why others seemed to move ahead while you remained in the same place, and when you wondered whether your faith and endurance had been in vain. I saw every one of those moments, and I did not forget you for a single second. I was preparing a response that would not just meet your need, but overwhelm your expectation. That is what this mega deposit represents. It is more than enough, and it is arriving in a way that will remind you that I am still in control. Take a moment right now and show your faith by liking this video, because this simple act is your way of saying, you are ready to receive what I have prepared for you. The reason I am calling it a mega deposit is because it will not feel small when it arrives. It will break patterns that have followed you for years. It will open doors that seemed locked, and it will bring a level of relief that you have been longing for, but could not explain. You have carried burdens quietly. You have managed pain without recognition, and you have held on to hope even when it felt fragile. That is why what I am releasing is not ordinary, because your journey has not been ordinary. I want you to understand this clearly. This is not about luck, and it is not about chance. This is about divine timing meeting faithful endurance. Every tear you held back, every time you chose to trust, instead of giving up, every moment you believed, even when things made no sense. All of it has been counted. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was ignored. And nothing was forgotten. What is coming is the result of a process that you could not see, but that was always moving forward. Type 777 if you trust my timing. There will be a moment very soon when you will realize that something has shifted. It may come quietly at first, or it may come suddenly, but you will feel it in your spirit before you fully understand it in your mind. That feeling is not confusion. It is confirmation. It is the signal that what I promised is beginning to take form in your life. Do not doubt it when it comes. Do not question it when it unfolds, because doubt will try to pull you back into the mindset you are leaving behind. You have been walking through a season where things felt slow, where answers felt delayed, and where progress felt invisible. That season was not punishment. It was preparation. I was strengthening you so that when this deposit arrives, you will not mishandle it. You will not fear it. And you will not lose it. You will recognize it as something that belongs to you, something that was meant for you, and something that I placed in your life with purpose. This deposit will touch different areas of your life. Not just one. It will bring clarity where there was confusion, peace where there was anxiety, and opportunity where there was limitation. You will begin to see doors open that you did not even knock on, and you will receive support from places you did not expect. This is how I work when I decide to move in your favor. I do not do it halfway. I do it completely. Do not let fear speak louder than faith in this moment. Fear will try to tell you that this is too good to be true, that it will not last, or that it is not really for you. But I am telling you now, this is not a mistake, and this is not temporary. What I am releasing is part of a bigger shift that is taking place in your life. You are stepping into a new level, and this deposit is one of the first signs of that change. I know you have been tired. I know you have questioned things. And I know you have felt alone at times. But you were never alone. And you were never forgotten. I was with you in every silent moment, in every hidden struggle, and in every quiet prayer you whispered. This is your confirmation that I heard you, that I saw you, and that I am responding in a way that will leave no doubt in your heart. How are people moving from financial stress to more comfortable lifestyles so quickly? A CIA-linked study suggests a simple 7-second brain ritual may influence how people respond to opportunities, supported by 4 neuroscience labs. This method is helping individuals improve daily life. Many are now stepping into dream homes, upgrading to luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could be deleted at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Stay open, stay aware, and stay ready, because what is about to happen will require you to receive without hesitation. This is not the time to shrink back. This is the time to step forward and accept what I am placing in your hands. You are not receiving this because you are perfect. You are receiving this because you remained faithful. You have seen things come and go before. You have experienced moments where something good arrived but did not last. And that created a quiet fear inside you. But this time is different, because this time I am establishing something, not just releasing something. There is a reason why I allowed certain doors to close in your life before this moment. It was not to hurt you, and it was not to deny you. It was to protect what I am now bringing to you. If those doors had remained open, you would not have had the space or the clarity to receive what is coming now. Sometimes what feels like loss is actually preparation, and sometimes what feels like delay is actually protection. You did not understand it then, but you are beginning to understand it now. Type 1010 to receive this blessing. This mega deposit carries a shift in your mindset as well, because I am removing the old thinking that kept you small. You have spent too long believing that you must struggle endlessly before you see any form of breakthrough. You have believed that you must settle for less because that is all that seems available. But I am breaking that belief now, and I am showing you that there is more for you, and that more is not something you have to chase endlessly. It is something I can bring to you at the right time. As this begins to unfold, you may notice changes in how you see yourself. You will begin to feel a quiet confidence rising inside you, not arrogance, but a calm knowing that you are finally stepping into something that belongs to you. This confidence will not come from what others say. It will come from what you experience as I move in your life. It will come from seeing things happen that you once thought were impossible for you. That is how you will know that this is real. You will also notice that certain people around you may not fully understand what is happening. Some will be surprised. Some will question it. And some may even doubt it. But do not let their reactions distract you from what I am doing. This is not their moment. This is yours. You do not need everyone to understand it. You only need to receive it and walk in it. I am the one who is placing this into your life. And that is enough. There is a flow that is beginning. And once it starts, it will continue. This is not a one-time event that fades away. This is the beginning of a new rhythm in your life. You will move from a place of lack into a place of provision, from a place of uncertainty into a place of direction, and from a place of waiting into a place of movement. It may feel unfamiliar at first, but it will soon become your new normal. Type yes to receive miracles. You have been carrying a weight for a long time, a weight that no one fully understood. You learned to smile while carrying it. You learned to keep going while carrying it, and you learned to hide it when necessary. But I have seen it all, and I am lifting that weight now. This deposit is part of that lifting because it brings relief in ways that go beyond what you expected. It is not just about gain. It is about release. There will be moments when you look back and realize how far you have come. And those moments will remind you that this was always part of a bigger plan. Nothing you went through was meaningless. Nothing you endured was wasted. It all contributed to this moment, and it all prepared you for what you are now stepping into. That is why you must not look at your past with regret, but with understanding. I am also aligning you with new opportunities that match this new level you are entering. These opportunities will not feel forced. They will feel natural. They will come in ways that make sense. Even if they arrive unexpectedly, you will recognize them because they will carry a sense of peace, not confusion. When something is from me, it does not bring chaos into your spirit. It brings clarity. Be careful not to rush ahead or try to control everything as this unfolds. Let it come. Let it settle. And let it grow. There is a pace to what I am doing, and that pace is perfect. If you try to force things, you may disrupt the flow that I am creating. Trust the process. Just as you trusted me when things were uncertain. The same trust that carried you through your struggles will now carry you through your breakthrough. This is also a time for gratitude. Not just for what is coming, but for what has already been done in your life. Gratitude keeps your heart open, and it keeps your spirit aligned with what I am doing. When you remain grateful, you remain ready. You do not close yourself off with doubt or fear. You stay open to receive more. You are entering a season where you will no longer feel stuck in the same patterns. The cycles that kept repeating in your life are being broken. The things that once held you back are losing their power. This is part of the shift that comes with this mega deposit. It changes more than your situation. It changes your direction. Why are experts saying this brainwave discovery might soon be removed from the internet? A top neuroscientist has shared CIA-linked findings about a 7-second ritual that may influence financial awareness, verified by 4 neuroscience labs. This technique is helping people move toward improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But access to this information may not last long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. Do not forget who brought you to this point. As things improve, as doors open, and as opportunities increase, remember that I am the source of it all. Stay connected to me. Stay grounded in faith. And stay aware of my presence in your life. That connection is what keeps everything in alignment. What I am giving you is not just for you alone. It will also impact others around you. It will allow you to help, to support, and to be a source of blessing in ways you could not before. This is how I expand your influence. Not just by giving you more, but by allowing you to share more. You are not stepping into this by accident. You are stepping into this because you were chosen for it. You have been shaped by your experiences, strengthened by your struggles, and prepared by your waiting. Now you are ready to receive, and now you are ready to move forward. As this continues to unfold, you will begin to notice that your life is no longer reacting to circumstances the same way it used to. Where there was once hesitation, there will now be quiet certainty. Where there was once fear, there will now be steady courage that does not need to announce itself. This is part of the deeper work I am doing within you as the external blessing arrives. I am not only changing what surrounds you, I am strengthening what lives inside you so that you can hold what I am giving. There is a reason why this deposit is arriving at this exact moment, and not before. You needed to grow into the version of yourself that would not be overwhelmed by it or misuse it out of fear or doubt. In earlier seasons, you might have questioned it too much or even pushed it away without realizing it. But now you are ready to receive without resistance. You are ready to accept what I place in your life without shrinking back. Type 1111 if you believe this is your moment. You may find yourself thinking about the past as this blessing begins to take shape. Memories will come up not to hurt you, but to show you how far you have come. The moments when you felt like nothing was working, the nights when you felt alone, and the days when you kept going without seeing results. All of those memories will begin to look different because now you will see them as part of a journey that led you here. What once felt like delay will now feel like direction. This mega deposit also carries restoration in relationships, in areas where distance, misunderstanding, or silence created separation. Not every connection will return, but the ones that align with your future will begin to heal. There will be conversations that bring clarity, actions that rebuild trust, and moments that remind you that not everything was lost. This is part of the overflow because I am restoring not just your resources, but your connections as well. As things begin to shift, you will need to protect your peace more than ever. When new blessings arrive, distractions often try to follow. You may notice more noise, more opinions, and more pressure to explain yourself. But you do not need to explain what I am doing in your life. Your peace is your protection, and your focus is your strength. Stay centered, stay grounded, and do not allow outside voices to pull you away from what is unfolding. Type 2222 to claim your breakthrough. There will also be a deeper sense of purpose that begins to rise within you. You will start to see that this deposit is not just about comfort or ease. It is about impact. It will allow you to step into roles, opportunities, and responsibilities that you once felt unprepared for. But now you will feel a readiness that comes from within. That readiness is not your own strength alone. It is my strength working through you. You have spent a long time learning how to survive. You have learned how to manage, how to endure, and how to keep moving forward, even when things were not ideal. You are entering a new season where living with abundance becomes your new reality. And that journey begins with a renewed way of thinking. It calls you to let go of fear, release the instinct to hold back, and stop expecting disappointment at every turn. You are learning that it is possible to welcome blessings with confidence without feeling undeserving or uncertain. There will be quiet moments when you simply stop, look around, and recognize how much has truly changed. Those moments will remind you that what you are experiencing is genuine, not temporary or fragile. They are part of your healing because they teach you to fully embrace the gifts I am placing before you. Do not rush through these experiences or dismiss them as insignificant. Allow yourself to feel the happiness, the peace, and the deep gratitude that naturally rise as your life begins to transform. As this new season unfolds, fresh ideas will begin to fill your mind. They will arrive with unusual clarity and a sense of purpose. These inspired thoughts are part of the increase that accompanies this blessing. They carry opportunities to grow, create, and build something with lasting value. Give them your attention, because they are not accidents. They are connected to the direction I am leading you and the future I am preparing. Even as your life expands, remain humble and firmly grounded. This journey is not about distancing yourself from others or forgetting where you came from. It is about rising to new heights while staying faithful to the person I have shaped you to be. The compassionate heart that sustained you through seasons of struggle will also help you steward seasons of abundance. Never lose that spirit, because it is one of the greatest gifts I have placed within you. Why is a neuroscientist from New York choosing to speak publicly about a little-known brain practice? Reports suggest that legal efforts have attempted to remove this information after CIA-related research pointed to a specific brainwave technique associated with recognizing financial opportunities. This simple 7-second method, backed by findings from 4 neuroscience laboratories, has encouraged many people to move beyond ongoing financial pressure and build lives marked by greater stability and confidence. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. If you are seeing this now, consider yourself lucky, because this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There may be a moment when you feel overwhelmed, not in a negative way, but in a way that comes from receiving more than you expected. When that happens, take a breath and remember that you are not alone in this. I am with you, guiding you, supporting you, and helping you navigate every step. You do not have to figure everything out at once. You only need to stay present and keep moving forward. This mega deposit is also a sign that new doors are opening beyond what you can currently see. Some of these doors will reveal themselves quickly, while others will appear over time. Trust that each one will come at the right moment. You do not need to chase them or force them open. When the time is right, they will open naturally, and you will know exactly what to do. Your life is no longer defined by the limitations you once accepted. You are stepping into a new definition, one that reflects your growth, your faith, and your readiness. This is not a temporary shift. This is a lasting change that will continue to unfold. The more you embrace it, the more you will see it expand. Keep your heart open, keep your mind clear, and keep your faith steady. What is happening in your life is not ordinary, and it is not something that happens without purpose. You are being positioned for something greater, something that will continue to grow beyond this moment. There is also a quiet correction happening inside your spirit, a gentle but firm realignment. You are being pulled away from that, kept you doubting yourself, from thoughts that made you feel unworthy, and from patterns that caused you to hold back. This is necessary because what I am placing in your life cannot stay where doubt is in control. I am strengthening your ability to believe, not just for a moment, but as a new way of living. This belief will become the foundation for everything that follows. Type 1, 2. 1, 2. If you walk by faith, you may feel a shift in your energy, a sense that something inside you is waking up after being quiet for too long. That feeling is not random. It is the beginning of your expansion. It is the part of you that was waiting for the right time to rise. You have always carried more within you than you realized. But certain conditions had to be met before it could fully come forward. Now, those conditions are aligning, and you are stepping into a version of yourself that feels both new and familiar at the same time. There will be a moment when you realize that you are no longer reacting to life the way you used to. Situations that once triggered fear or stress will now be met with calm and clarity. This is not because life has become easier, but because you have become stronger. I have built something inside you that cannot be shaken easily. This inner strength is part of the deposit I am giving you, because true abundance is not just external, it is also internal. You are also being guided to release certain attachments that no longer serve your future. These may be ideas, expectations, or even certain people that you have outgrown. This release is not meant to hurt you. It is meant to make space. You cannot fully receive what is coming if your hands are still holding on to what belongs to your past. Trust that anything leaving now is making room for something better, something that aligns with where you are going. Type 2222 to receive miracles. There will be confirmations along the way. Small signs that remind you that you are on the right path. These confirmations may come through unexpected conversations, through sudden opportunities, or through a deep sense of peace that settles within you. Pay attention to these moments because they are my way of guiding you gently. You do not need loud signals to know that I am with you. Sometimes the quiet confirmations are the most powerful. Your perspective on yourself is also being renewed. You are beginning to see your value more clearly, not based on what others say, but based on what you feel within. This self-awareness is important because it changes how you show up in the world. You will no longer accept less than what you deserve, and you will no longer settle for situations that diminish your worth. This is part of the transformation that comes with this mega deposit. There will be a growing sense of stability in your life, a feeling that things are finally starting to settle in a good way. You will notice that the constant ups and downs are becoming less intense, and that there is a steady rhythm forming. This rhythm is a sign that you are moving into a more balanced and secure season. It does not mean challenges will disappear completely, but it does mean that you will handle them with greater ease and confidence. You may also find yourself inspiring others without even trying. People will notice the change in you, the calmness, the clarity, and the quiet strength. They may not fully understand what has happened, but they will feel it. This is because what I am doing in your life is visible even when you do not speak about it. Your presence will begin to carry a different kind of energy, one that reflects growth and alignment. At times, you might feel a dip out me's. It may happen in simple moments when you are alone or when you are reflecting on your journey. Let that gratitude flow because it connects you even more deeply to what I am doing. Gratitude opens your heart in a way that allows you to receive even more. It keeps you grounded while everything around you is expanding. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This sept-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is also a deeper level of trust being built between you and me. You are learning to rely on me, not just in difficult times, but in every moment. This trust is what will carry you through the next phases of your journey. It will help you make decisions. It will guide your steps. And it will keep you steady when things feel uncertain. The more you trust, the more clearly you will see my hand in your life. Do not be surprised if new paths begin to appear that you never considered before. These paths are part of the expansion I am bringing into your life. They may feel unfamiliar at first, but they will carry a sense of rightness that you cannot ignore. Follow that feeling because it is leading you towards something meaningful. You are not meant to stay where you were. You are meant to grow beyond it. You are also stepping into a season where your voice will carry more weight. What you say, what you share, and what you express will begin to impact others more deeply. This is not something to fear. It is something to embrace. Use your voice with honesty and kindness, and it will become a tool for positive change. This is part of the influence that comes with the blessings you are receiving. There will be moments when you feel a sense of awe at what is happening. Moments when you realize that things have truly changed. Let yourself feel those moments fully. Do not rush past them or minimize them. They are reminders of how far you have come and how much has been transformed in your life. They are also reminders that what is happening is real and lasting. Keep moving forward with confidence. Even if you do not see the full picture yet, you do not need to understand everything to trust that it is good. What matters is that you stay aligned, stay open, and stay willing to receive. Everything else will continue to unfold in the right way and at the right time. You are stepping into stability that is not easily shaken. And that stability will begin to reflect in every area of your life. You will notice it in your thoughts, in your decisions, and in the way you respond to what happens around you. This is how you will know that the change is real. There is also a deeper awareness rising within you, a sense that you are finally seeing things clearly. Where confusion once clouded your judgment, clarity will now guide you gently. You will begin to recognize what belongs in your life and what does not without second-guessing yourself. This clarity is part of the blessing because it protects you from stepping back into situations that no longer align with your path. It is a quiet strength that helps you move forward with confidence. Type 777 to affirm your belief. You may also feel a sense of peace that feels unfamiliar at first, especially if you have been used to constant stress or uncertainty. This peace is not dependent on everything being perfect. It comes from knowing that you are no longer carrying everything on your own. It comes from trusting that I am guiding you even when you cannot see every detail. This peace will become your foundation, and it will keep you steady as everything around you begins to expand. As the impact of this mega deposit continues to spread through your life, you will begin to notice that your priorities are changing. Things that once felt urgent will begin to lose their importance, and things that truly matter will become clearer. This shift is not accidental. It is part of your growth. I am helping you focus on what will truly build your future, rather than what only distracts you in the present. This focus will save you from unnecessary stress and keep you aligned with what is meant for you. There will also be moments where you are reminded of how strong you have become. You will face situations that once would have overwhelmed you, and you will handle them with calm and confidence. This is not because those situations have become easier, but because you have grown. I have strengthened you in ways you did not fully realize. And now that strength is becoming visible, you will begin to trust yourself more because you will see that you are capable of handling what comes your way. Type yes to receive miracles. You are also entering a time where your efforts will begin to produce visible results. The things you have been working on, thinking about, or quietly building will start to take shape. This is not the result of sudden luck. It is the result of consistent faith and patience. Even when it felt like nothing was happening, progress was being made. Now you will begin to see that progress, and it will encourage you to keep moving forward. There will be an increase in opportunities that align with your purpose, not just random chances, but meaningful openings that lead somewhere important. These opportunities will feel different from what you experienced before because they will carry a sense of direction. You will not feel lost or unsure when they appear. You will feel guided. This is how you will know that they are part of what I am doing in your life. You may also notice that your environment begins to change. The opportunities arriving in your life may come through meaningful relationships, unfamiliar places, or experiences that reflect the person you are becoming. None of these developments are happening by chance. They are part of the path I have been arranging for you. I am leading you into environments that nurture your future instead of keeping you tied to your past. In those places, your growth will feel more natural, and your progress will unfold with greater ease. Could there be an untapped part of the mind affecting the way you recognize financial opportunities? A Columbia study connected to CIA-related research suggests that a specific brain mechanism may be activated through a simple 7-second practice, supported by findings from 4 neuroscience laboratories. This approach has helped many people move beyond constant financial pressure and build more secure, balanced lives. Some have gone on to purchase dream homes, drive luxury vehicles, and enjoy the vacations they once only imagined. Because this information may not remain available for long, be sure to visit the link in the description and comments before it is removed. As your life continues to change, there may be moments when excitement is mixed with uncertainty. That is a natural response whenever you step into unfamiliar territory. Do not allow uncertainty to convince you to stop moving forward. Even when every detail is not yet clear, trust that you are still being guided. You do not need complete understanding before taking your next step. All that is required is the willingness to follow the direction being placed before you. Along the way, you will begin to experience a deeper sense of fulfillment growing within your heart. This goes far beyond outward achievements or material success. It is the quiet satisfaction that comes from living in harmony with your purpose, waking each morning with intention, and ending each day knowing your life carries meaning. That inner fulfillment is one of the greatest blessings you will receive because it reaches places that no external reward ever could. You will also discover that your past no longer controls your identity the way it once did. The experiences that previously defined you will gradually lose their influence, allowing you to see yourself through the person you have become instead of the struggles you once carried. This is a powerful part of your transformation because it releases you from old limits and opens the door to a future no longer shaped by yesterday.